All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only champion spotlight. Bloodfeather is the one that is up on the block today. She is a hero that you can get from fusion stuff. Yeah, to get Raisin. So you're going to have to get 2 copies of her before you fuse Raisin if you want her without summoning. For me, it was a pain in the ass. It took us over a year, I believe, to get all of them because we're only using mystery shards. But if you're pulling regular shards regularly, yeah, I like that. If you're pulling regular shards, you will get Bloodfeather pretty quickly. She's not too hard to get. So let's take a look at her skills and see if she's any good. So I thought she was going to be not so great. I mean, I kind of liked her when I first saw her. I didn't hate her skills, but at the same time, I wasn't really sure about her. Now I'm not even on the fence anymore. I love her now, so she's cool. All right, so let's see what she does. Attacks one enemy, has a 30% extra chance of inflicting a critical hit, which is a theme you might see coming up. Places 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns, then attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit extra. So that's nice. You're starting to see that's popping up on all of her skills. Attacks one enemy, places a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns, decreases the target's turn meter by 50%, has an extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit. So the theme here is that she has a 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit extra, which means you don't have to give her a lot of crit, which is awesome. You can focus her more on crit damage, which is very good. Now, we decided to put her into Crushing Rend. I believe I changed it from the original one that we had on her. This basically, each round has a number of this champion's hits will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. We want her to ignore defense. That's always good. So once we level this up and get it a little bit stronger, she's going to obviously do a lot more damage with it. She also has crit rate in faction crypts. So yeah, essentially, you technically could give her, if you're only using her in faction, all right? That's what this is for. Then you could conceivably only give her 50% crit rate, and she'll have 100. So that's kind of nice, but that's only if you're using her as the lead. And to be honest, crit rate as a lead is not something I pretty much never use. I mean, the only time I ever do it is when I don't have any other buff. You know what I mean? Usually, you're going to use speed or accuracy. Those are the 2 big ones that I use. Or attack is a good one if you want to kill something faster. So yeah, it just depends on what you're doing. But I almost never use crit rate, so it's probably useless. But we'll just say the 30% is what we're doing. Masteries. We did go down the offensive tree into Helm Smasher to ignore the target's defense. And we did do accuracy because she does have a lot of skills that require accuracy. She drops defense, she drops speed. She has good skills. So having that accuracy in there is really good. The only downside to her really is that she only has single target damage hits. So she's great against a boss, not so good against waves. I mean, actually, that's not even totally true. Against waves, if you're just using her for pure raw damage, she can be very useful in dropping turn meter and kind of stopping annoying heroes that are just either blocking things or doing stuff that you don't like. So, yeah, I would say she's pretty good there. Artifacts. We put her in a bunch of attack stuff and Relentless. The reason I did Relentless is the same reason I do Relentless on most heroes that have no AoE attacks. It gives her another chance to get another attack. All right, and that's why we did it. And then we put her in this set, which gives her a little bit more crit rate and attack. You could do anything. You could do ignore defense. You could do a bunch of different stuff. This isn't the end-all, be-all. It's just what I have her in. So we have her in a crit damage glove. We have attack on the chest. And we have speed on the boots. Ring, we have defense, just because it's what I had, I think. Attack on the amulet. And accuracy on the banner. So this is not perfect. I would say you could do either all attack or attack and crit damage if you wanted to really do some damage. But we actually have her pretty well built. Nothing crazy, but she's definitely well built with the gear that we have. All right, so she's got 31,000 HP, 4591 attack, so she's definitely up there. If she gets a 2-star blessing, she'll get another 300 attack, which is nice, or 200, whichever one it is. Defense is 1625, so kind of low right now. I mean, it might be worth getting her a little more defensive. Her speed is terrible. I have her at 149. I could not find a set that worked with what I wanted and get her speed up, but for some reason, it hasn't really bothered me. Crit rate is 67, so that basically means she has a 97% crit rate because all of her skills increase by 30%. Crit damage at 175, also not perfect. 182 resist and 176 accuracy. So she's kind of a mishmash. We threw some gear on her to kind of just get her to work. and I haven't rechanged her. I would definitely rebuild her from what I did here. So don't think that this is the best version of her. But even the way she is now, she's awesome. So don't think she's going to be bad, even with the kind of trash stats that we have going for her. She still does really well, as long as you can keep her alive, I guess. So would I use her in the arena? Probably not. I mean, a single target hero doesn't really do much. But let me see if there's a. I want to see if there's a hero that is by themselves, maybe, so we can kind of see. I mean, whatever. This is a whatever team. We'll take her out. Take him out. Let's bring in my Bloodfeather girl. Where'd she go? There she is. All right, so we'll just see if we'll see how these guys go. I think she's her speed is so low that everyone's gonna die before she gets a turn. Probably. This would be she might be like a Death Knight killer. That might be like her thing. All right, here we go. So we've got decreased defense. We can we'll remove. We'll see if we can remove her. She'll probably die from the hit, but look at that 80k damage. Did you see that? 80,000 damage. She pummeled that. She pummeled Madam's face. Why does it say 14,000? So dumb. All right, let's see who else we got. Let's refresh and see if we can find a. Let's see if we can find a Death Knight that's just chilling by himself in like stone skin. My favorites. Nope. 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 Nothing here. Nope. She's bad. It's funny how there's always a Death Knight when you don't need one. All right. This one looks. This might be a rough fight because there's a lot of stuff, and she's slow, so she may not be able. Unless we freeze them, she's not going to get her turn. All right, so let's see. Attack up. Let's freeze everyone. All right, we're going to get some defense down. Now we'll see if she can kill Death Knight. Now, actually, in this scenario, everyone's frozen except for I forgot her name. This annoying chick that I love. Actually, she's my favorite hero. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill her first. Oh, that's right. Death Knight's there, so we had to do it. All right, so we almost killed Death Knight. Let's try to remove some turn meter. Didn't work. We're going to start getting hit by things. Not good. All right, so let's see. We have to kill him. But now we're going to start getting counterattacks and some things we don't like. I knew this was kind of going to be a bad team to fight, but I figured I would try it anyway. Let's take her down a little. Nope. There we go. We got counterattack. We're going to revive her. Get some speed up. Maybe we can remove some turn meter with my boy here. He's going to counterattack. There we go. No turn meter. He's going to provoke. See, this would be a great time to have Ryan. So let's just get out of here. This is a bad fight for her. I just want to find a Death Knight, honestly, to see what she can do to him. But we're going to waste some gems. All right, this guy's defensive. Let's just try it against her. That's fine. We'll see how she does, because they always build her pretty defensive anyway. I would love to have done this with a Death Knight, though. That would have been good. All right, so we're just going to go boop. Hopefully she's really defensive. All right, she's defensive enough. Yeah, she's good enough. She's good enough. Perfect. All right, so let's see. This is her main attack that decreases target's turn meter. So let's see how much we can do on her. So 46k on that. Not bad considering what we just saw before with an 80. She's definitely got some damage going for her. I wouldn't use her in here only because there's way better options. But if you need someone to take Death Knight out, it probably is good. I really want to find a Death Knight that we can fight. Here we go. I mean, he's 42k. It's not great, but I want to see what she does here. Because he's red, right? Yeah, he's red. See if we can get some. Yeah, here we go. I want defense down. I'm going to just pop him, hopefully freeze him. Oh, man. Didn't even need it. Let's go for the middle hit. Armor breaker. That's the one we want to do. So 51,000 damage. So she's pushing between 50 and 80k on her main hit. And that's without her really even being built great. Like, my Carl, I think, has 200 and something crit damage. Something along those lines. So, yeah. Can she be useful here? 100%. You can use her here. Let's just battle Kale real quick. Because there is a tournament right now for Arena, so I'm actually kind of interested in doing these anyway. All right, so let's do attack up. Let's see if Kale can take it to the face. There we go. Defense down. He's not gonna make it. Yep, he's not gonna make it. He didn't make it fast enough. It's because she's not fast enough. All right, either way, you can see that she actually does do some damage. So if you need someone, she's kind of like a soul bond in that respect. You could use her as a single target killer. Just get her crit damage all the way up to like 200, 250, and get her some attack, and boom, you're just going to be one-shotting things. I mean, if she can do 50 to 80,000 with my crap build, just imagine what she can do without that. Dungeons. All right, so let's see if she fares well in here. We just did Dragon, I believe. No, let's go to somewhere else. Let's do something else. Let's do someone else. Let's go to Ice Golem and see if she can survive in there. She's got speed down and defense down. We're not going to do stage 20. No, we are going to do stage 20. You know what? Screw it. All right, so we've got Mithril. I don't want to use heroes that I always use. There we go. We're going to bring in Kale. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to put Apothecary in the lead. All right. Now, what we did last time was we brought these three, and then I think we brought her. Now, there's no defense in this team, unfortunately. That's the only downside. So I don't know if I really want to do that this time. So we're going to bring Bogwalker for spits and giggles. Let's see how it goes. This is stage 20, so it could be rough. I don't know how she's going to run here, but she's really good at killing things fast. So that could be an advantage to us in the sense that, well, actually, she's the wrong affinity here, I think. So this might have been the wrong choice of a level for her. But hey, whatever. We're going to try it. We're going to see if this team can do it. I'm not sold. We don't know. Because we also don't have... She's going to die often. She's basically like a mini Yakarl in that sense. She does a lot of damage to the boss. But at the same time, she dies every other round because of those hits. So Ice Golem's going to be doing some crazy damage here. If I see that she keeps dying, we might just say screw it and go to a different... There we go. She's actually hitting. She's going to do less damage this time, but that's actually fine. I'm actually curious to see how she works against a poor affinity, maybe. And Bogwalker's a bad affinity also, which is the fun part. Basically, everybody who's helping me out in this fight is a bad affinity. But honestly, if she works in here, then that's good, because that means if she works against a bad affinity, she'll work against a good affinity, you know? I mean, he's doing crits. He's making crits happen. All right, they're going to bring her back. Bring my girl back. Like I said, I'm not convinced this is going to be a good fight. I don't know if they're going to even win. All right, we've got her back, but she's going to get... Are they going to kill that guy? Because he's going to kill my girl. There we go. I want to see some more crits. I want her to be Crits McGee. Popping them. Bogwalker doing his thing. And decreased speed is very helpful. And you could use her for a team that does the 10 debuffs on a level 15 boss. You could bring her because she has 2 debuffs, you know what I mean? So if you have a bunch of poisoners and then decreased speed, there she has the extra hits. There you go. She did 54k there. So she's helping us with the ads. And I think that's where her strength in this fight is going to be, which is why I was like, you know, let's try it. As long as she lives. There you go. Look at that. She's hitting for pretty big. So you could take out the ads very quickly with this group. I probably should have brought in somebody who can remove debuffs, but you know what? Sometimes in hindsight, things they look better than they were. All right, so now, say she's definitely going to die from the main hits. All right, so she's decreasing turn meter, so that's good. The only problem is this guy does the big attacks based on HP. So, boom, look at that, decreased turn meter and decreased speed. So that's good. All these things are good. Having those debuffs on the boss are great. Look at that, decreased defense, everything. So yeah, she's good for this kind of stuff. Question is, will she survive with my specific build right now? Because she's hitting crits. That's good. Oh, he's green. So he's green. He doesn't like us. He hates us. And then she's taking more damage. Charged shot. Look at that, decreased turn meter. Whacked right in the face. She actually survived that. Crazy enough, but we're very close to another hit. Ooh, yeah. Stop with the AOE's. Kill the ads first, otherwise we're gonna die. Look at that. Decreased defense. These ads are melting, so that's good. I mean, I don't know if I would say melting, but yeah, ooh, Bogwalker pulling out a 60k hit too. I like that. If you didn't think Bogwalker was good, well, you came to the wrong channel because he is good. Ooh, that's going to hurt. All right, we're good. We got one. This actually is the best option is when one is dead and he revives because then you can kill the other one really fast. I like that she chose to reduce the speed of the secondary one. That was a good option. This is going way better than I thought. She's actually a pretty beastly monster here. Funny enough, I put her in Minotaur, and she sped up my run, gave me the fastest run I've ever had. As she dies, right? There we go. Bring her back. So it really, if you thought Bloodfeather was bad, I'm going to tell you to reconsider that thought. Just got to get her faster because she's slow as you know what. Yeah, heal reduction. That's a good option for her. Whack and smite for the win. So that was my best time on stage 20. See what I mean? She's she's actually a ridiculously good hero. Surprisingly enough, like how much damage did she do? 674. So she made it so that everyone else did tons of damage because of the defense down. I mean, look at Bogwalker pulling out. They all have AoEs, so we can't really judge anything else. But they all have AoEs, which is why they all put up like 1.5 and 1.9. But Bloodfeather did 674, which is higher than Syl, and she put speed down, defense down. So yeah, she is a really good hero for boss killing. I would highly recommend using her for that kind of thing. I don't think she's good for anything else. Like, yeah, I mean, if you bring her into the city, she's going to be good there. But her main strength is going to be in dungeons. um, would I use her in clan boss? I mean, decrease speed and decrease defense. I mean, I don't know if that's worth. I don't know if that's worth her going in clan boss, to be honest. So I don't think I would. If you have a team that you kind of worked with her, then maybe try it. But I don't know. So there you go. She's great in there. But honestly, this is basically what I would use her for. Like this is the area she's going to be good in is bosses. Um, Fire Knight. Not really, just because she only has single target hits. Even in Relentless, I don't think that's enough to justify her, unless you have a really solid team that can get the shield down without her. In which case, yeah, you could bring her in for the decreased defense and decreased speed. So that is an option. Spider's Den, I wouldn't recommend her in, but I would say she's good. She's good in general, like for damage, and she has the turn meter reduction actually, so she might be good here. Let me see. I don't know what we used for not stage 20. What was it? Stage 15. I want to go the correct affinity. I want to go an affinity she's strong in. What is it? Red? No, it's blue. We need blue. So let's go to blue. Let's go to stage 18 and just see something here real quick. Let's try it out. Filter. I know we want team setup, and we want this is spider 20. We want spider 15 and 17. This is 16. We use this team. Let's try this out. Close this. Actually, I have to do it in the team setup, don't I? I was like, wait a minute. So who would we switch? She has turn meter reduction. She has turn meter reduction, but a solid AOE, so we don't want to really remove her. So I think what we did was we would take Spirit Host in the lead. I think this is how we beat it the first time. So where's Spirit Host? I'm curious. I'm curious now. We're in interesting territory now. Here we go. Because like I said, there's not much else I would really show her in. All right. So this is what stage? What was this stage? Stage 16? I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's see if she's worthy of it. Because now we're not gonna have that extra 19%. We're gonna have 10% speed up. And this is really just based on whether or not I don't know if her HP is gonna be good here. We'll find out. So there we go. We got decreased turn meter, decreased speed. She's got decreased defense too, which actually helps on the damage end of things. So that could be very useful. I forgot she had turn meter reduction, so this could be a really good spot for her. But she's pissed slow, so there's that. All right, so she's good there. I don't know if these guys are strong enough to survive stage 16. And this is an old team. This is the old team that I used to beat Spider. So yeah. The problem here also is that I just realized is that the other team was based off of what was it? Oh, that decreased turn meter came in handy. This team was based off of a different affinity. So I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if she's gonna survive long enough here. Unless she's not getting any counters, yeah, so she's not gonna make it. All right. Well, either way, I just wanted to test it to see if it would work. It is working if you have a proper tank and you're in the right affinity. So let's end battle. Stop. This was my stage 15 team, which is why I'm like, wait a minute, here we go. Let's just try it. This is the team. This is what they were meant for. Now, the fact that actually this is probably better because she has the affinity to also, so everyone has the correct affinity now. So if you are struggling with stage 15, this could be your option. Here we go, Flowing Sword. They're all doing decreased turn meter. All right, but now they're going to focus her, so that's bad too. So yeah, I don't know. It really just depends on what you want to do because I think she would work if you have a tank that can work in blue, or if you have a healer or a reviver. She's going to be really strong in here because she actually does a ton of damage. The problem here is that she's the target right now. So because she's red, it's probably because of her HP though. I don't know. I guess we didn't give her a lot of HP, so there's that. She does heal a little bit, but I don't think she's. I think they're going to kill her. But she's doing good damage in here. So yeah, if you can get her to not be the target, I would 100% say you could bring her in here. This is literally the first time we're using this team. That's why I'm saying like I wouldn't consider this. But this is my team that wins and beats this fight. So the only difference here is that I put Haikatune, or you can put in Soul Bond because they're all green. So nobody takes a crazy amount of damage. I feel like they're going to do it regardless. I feel like they'll win without her. But so yeah, if you can just get her to not be the target, I think you will be fine here. You could just throw an excuse me, an HP chest on her or something, and that'll get her to the point where she's not lower than her. And yeah, this would be this would be a win. 100% would be a win. I love this team, by the way. These four right here, they rock. I don't know if they would win this by themselves, like from the start, but that defense down and speed down is really helping because it's making them do a ton more damage. So I would really love to get Bloodfeather into a point where she could do this because, yeah, she would definitely be helpful in here. But we didn't need her, obviously. Now that's actually not true because the funny thing is that the fact that she gets these guys are based on turn meter reduction, so they keep the turn meter down. So having that decreased speed and decreased defense is going to last the entire fight, basically, because like for one round. So even honestly, having her in here and and getting those debuffs up from the start is more than enough, as you can see, to get the team kind of moving along at a point where they can kill this boss pretty easily. Look at that. Dead. So was that my best time? No, it was not. Best time was 2:30. So if she stayed alive, it would be my best time. So I'm glad I left it running. So there you go. Bloodfeather. She can be used in Spider to make the rest of your team kind of work. Like I said, just give her some HP and boom, Spider is a great place for her. You can use her there, and that would be awesome. I actually am now going to rebuild her for that. I want to give her a little bit more HP so that she doesn't get her ass handed to her. I don't even know if I have. No, I don't. All right, so there you go. Dungeon. She's a dungeon killer. She's a turn meter specialist. You can use her in faction wars as well. I think I might even have her open right now. Yeah, we're up to stage 17 right now. I'm kind of pushing forward in here. I don't know if we can get a 3-star on any of these right now. Let's see who we got. I was actually considering building another level 60 for this fight, and then I changed my mind because I chose Grappler. But yeah, this is the team that I use. We're not going to be able to do stupid. I was about to call it stupid raids. Oh, we have to do 4. We can't. All right, so let's just see. We're not going to do this on auto because these fights are a lot harder. I don't honestly know if we have what it takes to get this as 3-star. I haven't done this one in a while. We'll see if they can handle it. So now we're going to try and kill Cold Heart because she's annoying. We want him dead, so we are going to use this. Oh, that one didn't crit. So now we can use her to reduce turn meter or to kill something. Who do we want dead? We want this guy dead. She's not really that bad. Let's take him out. Say goodnight. He's going to get his turn. Gravedigger. All right, close this guy. Kill him. Funny enough, this one, I forgot which one this one is. It's either Pig Sticker or the other one. Really cool heroes. I really like them. I like both of them. The sisters. I call them sisters. This is the fight that's annoying. Because this guy, you can't kill too fast. So getting someone who can reduce his turn meter is actually very helpful. Let's try to take out some of these guys. Hopefully not him. What does this do? This decreased target's turn meter by 20%. So let's do that. There we go. Target turn meter dead. All right, so we want to kill someone. I think this is a Cold Heart. This guy's the biggest jerk, I think. All right, so now we're going to do turn meter reduction. No, we want this one. Let's see if it works. Please work. And don't kill him. Thank you. Perfect. The fact that she does it a lot. Now we're going to try and kill Coldheart. There we go. Coldheart is dead. Kill this chick because we have a chance. There we go. Now we have 2 heroes that are ready to rumble. We're going to take these guys down with an attack. Don't kill anyone, please, because we don't have any revive. All right, so we want to kill somebody. All right, we can kill this guy. Now we can go for him. Luckily, these guys don't have a lot of HP, so we're going to kill this guy first, just to save ourselves some trouble. There we go, and now, boom. So now the poison thing is gone. We don't have to worry about it. So now we've got a problem. We got to save our AoEs. Excuse me. I'm going to drink some tea. So what we're going to do is we save our AoEs for the last fight. So now we do boom. And we don't have an AoE here now, so the freeze is the problem. So kill the dogs first. All right. Killing one dog is all we need, honestly. All right, he's dead. Do we get a chance? All right, we get a chance here to kill this dog. All right, so now we don't have any special skills, so that's good. Then another one dead, because she's awesome like that. We're going to use this skill because it does a ton of damage versus other stuff. Oh, please don't kill him. Thank you. All right, so we're good there. Now we can use this, and you're dead. So there you go. So like I said, she's good in here. We just got 3-star in there. I never had that before. My team is severely lacking any protection. As you can see, they are not very defensive in that sense. But yeah, you can see Twin Claw. No one using Twin Claw. No one. Bloodfeather, I don't think anyone's really using her. Totem, no one uses because War Maiden and Fleshmonger exist. This is Wyvernbane. She's cool, and so is Pig Sticker. Either one kind of works, but there's very little defense in this team. He's in Lifesteal. He's in Lifesteal. I think they have some HP restoring characteristics, but nothing good. And I don't even honestly know what the hell Wyvernbane's in. But yeah, if you're trying to push through orcs, I mean, as you can see, there's teams that can do it. They can do a lot of things that are good. All right. So don't think that she's not good. She's definitely an awesome hero, and would I recommend you build her over an amazing orc that pops up? I mean, that would you build her over? I don't know, any one of them. Let's go look. Let's see who I think she's better than in the index real quick. That'll be how we'll end it. Obviously, you have Artak. I mean, he's an awesome. Kreela's awesome. All these legendaries. There's a lot of really good legendaries. You got Warlord, Brago. Like, there's a bunch of Varl. There's a ton of orcs that are good. But let's look at epics. Yeah, you've got Duke. I like his name, Duke. Ultimate Galek. I don't know. He's okay. I guess you could use him. We've got Zargala, who's awesome. You've got Terror Beast. I've never used him. Shaman, most people may get if you logged in when there's no new hero. Seer is amazing. I mean, there's so many really good. Trumbor is really good for defense. So you have a lot of good options here as far as orcs. In the rare section, not so much. So yeah, if you don't have anyone else, I would 100% build her and use her like I am. She's getting us through the faction wars. I just need someone who can protect us. So I may just take out that orc and bring in somebody who has a shield set or a bolster set just to get us through the waves. It might be just enough to push forward because her attack is very strong. So we could use turn meter reduction in our favor on the boss fight and maybe be able to turn it over if we don't die. But I don't think so. I mean, I feel like we're definitely going to need somebody who can either revive or do something good, but we'll find out how it goes. I might have to do Stone Skin. We don't want to go in here. So yeah, that's basically it for today. That's Bloodfeather. She's a pretty cool hero, and she's easy to get. I mean, you just fuse her from the permanent fusion, and you get her. So as long as you're summoning and getting your rare heroes that can be used to fuse her, yeah, I would definitely do it. She's got a really big bow. It's kind of cool. She kind of reminds me of funny enough, Monster Hunter, which is what the event is going on right now. So yeah. If you have any questions, things you want to talk about, if you want to tell me where you use her, feel free to leave a message, comment, do whatever you like. Tell everyone about your Bloodfeather and how she's awesome and how you love her. And as always, like, share, subscribe. You will help the channel grow, and you will help Bloodfeather get her notoriety that she deserves. All right. So this is Bloodfeather. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.